You see, ours is a family-based charitable organization, that is Premlata Vandravan Shah Charities. Internally, we have decided that we will support wherever there is a need for medical issues, women, especially children, education, and at times for religious purposes. So, St. Jude's, which takes care of the families, the children, and medical. So it very well fits within our scheme of things. I would say it's not only about me, but any organization or any person who is involved in charitable objectives or charitable deeds would always have one basic thing in his mind, and that is a need assessment survey, which, in a very simple language, I'll explain, is you assess what is the requirement, what is the need. And to know the need, you should know what is it available today and what it should have been. Now, if you look at St. Jude's and the work that they are doing, you see, we have so many children who are undergoing this cancer treatment, and as opposed to that, the number of beds available for them to stay. If I understand, hardly 7 or 8%. Like, even if I look at it, there are more than 5,000 children who are undergoing the treatment, whereas their staying capacity is hardly 500 or 600. So, what are we talking? There's a huge gap, unfilled gap of 90%. And when such is the gap, then there is no reason for us not to be a part of this project. Visiting St. Jude's, I would say the positivity. There is all so much happiness. There is hope of revival. There is hope of survival. And when with these positive vibes the person goes there, I'm sure a person will fall in love with the institute. The moment they got the clearances for the Cotton Green campus, I think I was the privileged ones to get the call first, and immediately we pounced on the opportunity. And I said, "You're making three buildings? All right. The ground floors of all the three buildings will belong to Premlata Vandravan Shah Charities." So, our association with any project that St. Jude does, which is in our vicinity and which is in our capability or in my reach, I am always there. And so the thing, and that's how it happened with the Kharghar unit. Looking at the magnanimity of the project and being one of the most prestigious and the largest project of St. Jude's, I could not see a reason why PVSC could not be with this institute. Seeing is believing. I'm a firm believer of this uh, idiom. I was impressed. I was associated with the St. Jude's movement. But then, you see, I'm also a Rotarian. And as a Rotarian, I do make sure that every month or two, I always go with my fellow Rotarians to the St. Jude's at Cotton Green. And there has been a 100% success that every time those who join me, they get involved, they get so impressed, they get moved by the work which is being done, and they get involved with the project. And so is the case with my wife, Bhavini, who is also an active member of her Inner Wheel Club of Rotary. Now, there also, once she goes, and every now and then, now every 2 months or 3 months, their club, along with the Inner Wheel members, keep on doing some project, some work to bring some happiness into the lives of these children. Well, where there is St. Jude's, there is always hope, there is life, there is happiness.